Practice sessions are vital for the continuing development of the car. But if you need to, you can use quick practice to direct the session instead. It won't be as effective as having you behind the wheel yourself, but it's better than missing the session entirely.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Hamilton, Verstappen and Valtteri Bottas. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll...
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. You didn't practice much this weekend. Are you saving your car for the race? Your teammate had a strong performance out on track today, and... Great! Well, that's everything.
Obviously, I expected a better session, but these things happen from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race.
Hello there and welcome back to Imola, home circuit of the Scuderia Ferrari. We expect to see a lot of local supporters in red today. They've all turned out for what we have every expectation of being a sensational event here at the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track here at Imola featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One circuits as it's driven anti-clockwise. Let's hope no one forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight of the circuit and its only DRS zone. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, How do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Lando Norris and Sainz, Leclerc, Gasly, Vettel and Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Tsunoda, Kimi Raikkonen and Ocon, Giovinazzi, the Black Mamba, George Russell and Mick Schumacher, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. You've moved up to P12. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, good work. Great pass. That move was illegal. Return the position. We've been handed a 3-second penalty for obvious corner cutting. This is your final lap of the race. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So, another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. Max Verstappen now leads the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the Black Mamba. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Your teammate took the #1 spot. Does that mean your teammate had a great race today and was rewarded with a podium? Great. Well, that's everything.